Hey guys, it's Jaden. It's back with another video. Vlogmas, gotta keep it going. Content is key. So, watch The Crown, finish The Crown, season 3. Been binging this show for I'd say the past 3 or 4 weeks, and I finally finished season 3. And the switch between Claire Floy and Matt Smith to Olivia Colman and Claire Menzies, it's so weird. So The Crown is planned for 6 seasons. So they're supposed to sit there and hopefully get up to the current where she is currently in life as a 95-year-old woman. I really want to see this. I cannot wait because I hope it goes as far as Harry and Meghan, because by the time they get to that season, hopefully we have more in-depth situations on what's going on now with Harry and Meghan versus like before when we have to sit there. Like right now we're really in the dark, but like I really want to know about like them going to Africa and what it really means. But that's just my interest because our girl's out there unprotected and the British don't seem to want to leave her alone. So they keep basically calling her, and she got racist people coming at her. Like don't get me started on Miss Meghan Markle, love her. And then, or even just William and Kate, I'd be fine with that, but I really prefer. Anyway, back to season 3. I really love the show because it's really giving us a good look into like the royal lifestyle. Even though I know it's slightly fictionalized in certain parts, I feel like this season alone is really giving us a lot of deep moments, mainly focusing on other characters. And I feel like they've done that in the past with other seasons. They started doing that a lot in season 2, but I feel like this one really gave us like that nitty gritty, like, oh my god, there are other people in this world besides Queen Elizabeth II. But I don't blame her for anything that she or people around her have done to sit there and protect the crown, because at the end of the day, like, I get the whole idea. You have to be a royal. You have to sit there and have that type of secrecy. You don't want to have like a stupid documentary and letting people in your life and realize like you're an idiot for asking for a pay raise while talking about a yacht versus, people are starving and they need money and they don't have a job. But Taylor Menzies really did that with this role of Prince Philip. Olivia Colman really gave like that little stern like, thank you. I don't know why, or Prince Charles does the same thing. Thank you. Like, what? I don't know where that's going. I don't know where it's from, but if she really said thank you, I've never actually heard her speak, and I kind of want to leave the allure to like the people on the TV show. Maybe before season 4 comes out, I'll actually go watch something with her in it, with the actual queen. But Prince Charles's season basically really got to get in depth with like his contempt. I think he did a better job than Matt Smith, to be honest. Like, you really don't notice the difference between like the switch and actor. You kind of do, but like the contempt is there. The whole I'm reaching a midlife crisis is there. The whole, like the episode with the moon dust, yes, there's spoilers. Moon dust basically realizing like these people who do extraordinary things are just basic people. Like, these people who are supposed to be these rock stars or gods who get to sit there and look down and see the earth are basically just, grown men who, happen to sit there and work for it, and they're just normal people. Like, they're entitled to, like, they don't deserve any more honor or respect, like, than you do. To realize that you're just equally on the same footing as them. They just did something that you haven't done. That was a really good episode, especially because you really got to realize, like, Charles is realizing his ego needs to be checked. He needs to realize he's been unhappy for a while. He's going through this midlife crisis. That whole idea of being a man of action, he's realizing like those things that he's been teaching, like even his sons, there aren't really the things. They're holding a lot of bullshit and a little toxic masculinity inside of him, but like he's realizing that as he's talking. That was a great episode. The episode focusing on Margaret the first time, I believe, with Margaret, I think it was called Margaretology or something like that. That was a great episode because you really got to see Margaret shine. I love seeing Princess Margaret. I think Princess Margaret is probably my favorite character of the entire show, especially since, Miss, I know her last name. I think it's Helena. I think her first name is Helena Bonham Carter. Yo, she did that. Miss Helena was Bellatrix Lestrange in the Harry Potters, and we know she plays crazy, but I didn't know she could play royal. And she played that role. Now, the person who I think shined the most, kind of got a depressing feat, but like shined the most, we'll get back to Margaret, because I think she did a good job with something else. Well, the last 3 episodes was basically a 3-parter. Because it focused on Prince Charles and Camilla. Prince Charles shined this entire season. Prince Charles got sent to Wales to become the Prince of Wales out of all that and give a pro-Wales speech and yada, 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 yada. But I love that episode because you really got to be like, damn, this man has not gotten an opportunity to really grow as a person. He's really dictated by this whole idea of this sense of duty, this being in this crown. This man was like, I want to be an actor. Like, I want to do some acting. And they send him to Wales. And like the whole dynamic between him and his teacher, that was such a, like, wow, this man I have so much contempt for the whole idea of the monarchy and the people who control me, but to realize like he's just a poor boy who doesn't have any friends because he is a prince. Such a good episode, like diving deep into Prince Charles's character, and then the whole discussion about meeting Camilla. Now, I'm gonna be honest, as I've grown up, I didn't like Prince Charles. You know, didn't know much, but I didn't like Prince Charles because I didn't know about the whole Camilla thing. I didn't like her because he's like, you left Diana died, and then, you know, you went to Camilla, realizing like, no, Camilla is actually the love of his life. And I believe wholeheartedly that his family probably interfered in the middle of that to stop them from like possibly getting married earlier. Because it makes no damn sense if they didn't. Because there's no reason why they would not have been together. Like, I don't see there being a reason. And I totally believe the whole situation between Peter Townsend and Margaret, because I think that's more of like, we really have a lot of fact on that situation, but it's just wild to me that you would let someone get in your business like that. And I feel like the interesting things between the Queen Mother, versus like the modern sensibilities of the Queen Elizabeth versus like the modern sensibilities of Prince Charles. Like, it's just three different generations, but three different generations who think of the ideas of being a royal differently. And getting in depth about Prince Charles and his whole thought process of, I am literally a prince. I am a person in waiting. I have to wait until my mother dies until I can truly be a person. And that scene when he comes back from Wales, when he basically talks about, I know I'm going back and forth, when he's just like, do you want to, is that my family who doesn't want to hear from my voice, or is that the country? And she said both. I was like, what happened to Queen Elizabeth that she stopped wanting to hear her child's voice? Because she didn't want him to go to that damn school in the first place. I know she has a love for Prince Charles. I felt for this man. Like, the whole idea of just isolation and loneliness. Like, you're the richest person in the world, but you have no friends. Basically, that whole theory. I'll also give a shout out to Princess Anne, because Princess Anne out here, like, yeah, I'm just trying to live my life with Prince. I was trying to live my life with Prince Charles, you know, living it up. Oh my God, my brother, my big brother, and then like, oh yeah, let's go fuck around with Andrew Parker Boyles. When I read that this is allegedly a real affair, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, you're making this up. I don't think they were making this up. It just doesn't make any sense why they would make that up. Yeah, so moving along from that part, we're focusing basically on Princess Margaret and her divorce from Tony. I'm gonna be honest, I've always thought like their marriage was not gonna work out. Even though I read it and I said, I was like, yeah, these people are not gonna be together. Like, this man is lovey-dovey, living his best life. One of the signature sessions, when you meet him in season 2, you kind of meet him in the middle of a threesome with other people, and you realize even later on, if you know about like Polly is actually his daughter, like Tony, like what? Such a toxic marriage. And I really wanted Princess Margaret to have the world, and I know she's not. I hope she enjoyed her life. I'm gonna be honest. She died in 2002. Like, I hope she really enjoyed her life and was not trapped by just being the number 2 child. It kind of does make you think, like, what if someone else became king? Or what if someone else became queen? Because the whole entire idea of the monarchy is dictated by that one person. So, you know, they lead the charge. They stand up there by themselves in their own right to sit there and tell people how things are. Miss Princess Margaret really did such a good job acting. The whole situation with Tony, I don't know, that was such a good episode. I think that was a great episode to end on. The Crown. Must-see television. Anyway, that's it. That's all I gotta say. It's just like, it's such a good series. You have amazing actors doing an amazing job. The set pieces are going to be great. I just cannot wait until season 4 because we're going to get that cameo with Claire Foy. So excited. Anyway, that's today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. Yeah.